Senior Counsellor Ahmednassir Abdullahi has apologized to Raila's team that was in the committee investigating Mythical Inturi over the fake fertilizer. Taking to his social media accounts earlier today, this is what Senior Counsel posted. Ahmednassir Abdullahi Senior Counsel, first, my apologies to the minority of the Select Committee and especially to Honorable Madam Catherine Omanyo, who got in touch with me severally on the matter. Second, it is now obvious that huge sums of bribes were offered. Some took, while others like Ms. Omanyo refused. It said that CS Mythical Inturi is still in office. So Senior Counsel is apologizing to the Azimio team that was in that committee. I was offered money by two people. The first person offered Kenya shillings 2 million. Then he said that since the discussions had become heated, he would increase the amount to Kenya shillings 3 million. The second person asked me to name my price. These things are there. Let's not pretend and act holy and say people are saying their own things. So Catherine Omanyo actually confirmed money was offered to her, but she rejected. I want us to dig deep into this, but before we do that, let's have a look at some posts Senior Counsel shared days earlier before that. Breaking news, 5 million times 11 equals to acquittal for Honorable CS Mythical Inturi by the Parliamentary Select Committee. That is Kenya for you. A fucking charade. That was Ahmednassir Abdullahi. In fact, that was his first post on the whole fertilizer scam investigations. And then about 2 days later, he also shared out this. Ahmednassir Abdullahi Senior Counsel, I told you, my people, 5 million times 11 equals to Honorable Mythical Inturi's acquittal. I told you, my people. And then he shared out that Daily Nation publication, MPs let Inturi off the hook in pub. He was forced to apologize to Azimio team and more specifically to Omanyo because according to his earlier posts, he was insinuating that all the 11 members were bribed 5 million Kenya shillings each. It later turned out that the Azimio wing, except Jubilee Member of Parliament, Kitui South, all the 4 remaining Azimio members in the committee rejected the bribe. The 7 Kenya Kwanza members, together with this Jubilee MP from Kitui, they accepted the bribes, and that's why they saved Mythical Inturi. It's really sad that Parliament can stoop that low to a point. They are being bribed to betray their constituents. Omanyo also went further to state that when she tried asking some questions, she was warned of some dire consequences. She was even told she could be killed. Listen to this.
Mimi hata naambiwa ukijifanya wewe ndio headliner, privileges, sijui favors za bunge utaanza kunyimwa. Mahali kuna kakitu hautakuwa unawekwa, juu unaweza ari. Kampuni ambaye ilipata hiyo tenda ndio shida ilianzia. Hiyo kampuni inaitwa MEM, haijawahi manufacture fertilizer, haijawahi deal na fertilizer, sasa ilikuwa inapewa tender for what? Ndio nikaambiwa baadaye hapo iko shida, usiende hapo. Hapo utauliwa. Because hapo kuna brother in law ndiye alipewa kwa sababu anamsaidia kupiga vita bibi yake ule alienda. So nikasema tena hapo iko shida. Tena nikapiga reverse. Sasa nikauliza, okay, na KL pia imetajwa. Nikaambiwa hii KL sasa huyu juu MEM hii haikukuwa na fertilizer, ikaenda kununua kwa huyu KL. Na iliponunua kwa huyu Muhindi, sasa juu tender ni kubwa, ndio ikaanza hii shortcut ya kumultiply, kumix the original fertilizer na mawe iwe mingi wa supply. So shida ilitokea hapo.
So there are some questions that were not meant to be asked. Those who tried asking the questions were being warned seriously. And even death threats were being issued. She went further to also talk about some key witnesses that were never brought to testify. Listen to this.
Na kwa nini mashahidi ambao walikuwa wanahitajika hawakuruhusiwa?
Sasa hapo ndio swali mzuri umeleta. Hapo ndio pia mimi hapo ndio wamenichukia dunia yote. Nilikuwa na insist unless tusikie from the COO KEL na pia the PS mwenye huyu ametaja accounting officer, then there's nothing we are doing here, because hao sasa ndio wako na the real picture. Na after wenzangu 11, kumbuka kwa sisi 11, 6 walisema Linturi ana makosa mapema, hata tu kama bado tuko kwa bunge walivote no. Na huyu mmoja sijui ni kama alifinya, lakini kitu yake ikuonesha hiyo system, you know it can fail. Alisema alipiga kura lakini jina ikuonekana kwa screen. Lakini pia tayari alikuja from day one, pia yeye anasema unajua tukifuta huyu mtu itakuwa kama maneno ya Sonko. Ukifuta mtu hawezi pata kazi tena bla bla bla. You know story kama tuko tu peke yetu. So already tena alikuwa 7 tayari walikuwa wamekuja na nia moja. Juu huwezi sema no alafu tena urudi, you know. Kuna vile majority leader Honorable Chungwa aliwachagua akijua kwa nini amewachagua. Angekuwa genuine, na nazidi kusema Honorable Chungwa ndiye alileta hao watu.
Lakini hujatuambia sababu ambayo ilimzuia PS pamoja na wale wasimamizi wa hizi kampuni.
Ndio naenda hapo sasa.
Makosa walifanya.
Wacha tuwaite. Tukisema tunawaita wakasema sasa tupige kura. Tupige kura. Tuone nani wanataka PS aitwe na nani anataka ule Devesh Patel aitwe. Tena ikawa kwa kura. Na tukianza kwa kura already wako na 7. Sio ni kusema
makosa kubwa hayo.
Let's put all this into perspective. Let's start with Ahmednassir's post. I'm seeing a person who is totally confused. Senior counsel knows there is a problem. Corruption did happen, but is not brave enough to say where the problem originated. We know that senior counsel is a staunch William Ruto supporter. A staunch Ruto supporter. He knows that money exchanged hands. He knows that the buck stops with Ruto. But he's not just brave enough to say that. So I'm seeing a confused Ahmednassir Abdullahi, a person who is not honest and genuine with Kenyans. He's trying to beat about the bush. And his confusion also exposes the confusion in Kenya Kwanza government. Those supporting William Ruto, they are torn between exposing Ruto or just scratching it from the back. Senior counsel is just scratching the truth on the back. He's not digging deep into the truth. And the truth is, all this originated from State House. Ruto was fully and is still fully aware of what happened. Ruto does not want Mithika to go, and is almost certain that if corruption did happen, it happened with the blessings of Ruto. That's what I've always maintained here. And to the death threats, you are now seeing how disparate this government is. When Ruto was taking power, we were told that death threats and such things were things of the past. It's coming out clearly that they are still very real. Kenyans are not supposed to be talking freely. If you dare talk freely, death threats are issued on you. And that's what Omanyo was told. Let us congratulate the DOSSIER women rep, because I know she's a very tough woman, a lady who is not easy to compromise. And those are the leaders Kenyans should be voting for. Those are the right leaders who can defend the people. They are not in parliament to make money. They are there to serve. Any leader supporting Kenya Kwanza, I've always maintained, birds of the same feathers flock together. If William Ruto is corrupt, incompetent, any leader supporting him admires his corrupt nature. Birds of the same feathers flock together. Let Kenyans elect men and women of integrity. Let's congratulate the 4 ODM members who rejected the bribes, and let's condemn the 7 Kenya Kwanza members who accepted that bribe. So you are seeing clearly the divide. Kenya Kwanza stands for impunity. Azimio stands for transparency. And that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. In any society, we must have those divides. And in Kenya, it's very clear as day and night that Kenya Kwanza is the face of impunity. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.